Radio. We're back, radio. We're back, Bradley. Struth.
Did we die for a moment?
No, I just went away.
Right. We tend to disappear quite frequently.
Yes, I know many people wouldn't be too worried.
No one really cares about us.
My mum didn't. I haven't talked to her for a month.
My mum wouldn't even know how to listen to this. Although she probably hears enough of me when I am home.
Yep. No, that's good.
I'll tell you what always happens. Our mums always end up having a gas bag in New World.
My mum, actually, I was lying for the sake of the podcast, just for the sake of entertainment. I just did a bit of a lie there. I actually talked to my mum yesterday, and she said she caught up with Liz at the supermarket.
I'll tell you what, New World Morrinsville, shit's gone down there.
Oh, every bloody event that happens, it's talked about in the supermarket at Morrinsville.
Can you remember when we had the Ranfurly Shield and what we did in New World?
Actually, that's a great story.
Do you want to tell it or do you want me to?
No, you can.
Okay, so when Waikato were good at rugby and they had the Ranfurly Shield.
Yeah, well, let's be real. They weren't actually good at rugby. They only won one game that year. So they were they fluked the Ranfurly Shield.
Yeah, so then they had it over summer when no one was playing rugby and they gave it to us for some stupid reason.
Silly.
They also gave us the Mulu costume.
Yep,
and
that was silly.
We towed Ben around in it in my red wagon.
No, we towed Mulu around it in a red wagon.
I think Ben got it. Same shit, different smell.
Okay.
So then we went to New World and we were like, we need food. So we went to New World with the Ranfurly Shield and the Mustang.
Yeah, and Pete's Mustang.
And then some little kid came running over and wanted a photo in front of it.
Well, I'll just interrupt you there, Bradley, because what happened? We put the Ranfurly Shield in the trolley.
Yeah.
Went and got some party packs, some lollies.
All we literally brought from the supermarket was one party pack.
Yeah, and people were looking. And they thought, my word, that's the Ranfurly Shield. Anyway, we go back out to the car.
I thought they were looking at us.
Yeah, well, we go back to the car.
Yeah.
And some little kid says, "Oh my God, can I have a photo?" And I said, "Well, sure. I don't know if you want a photo with a party packs. I mean, you're a bit strange, I think, if you have a photo with a party packs."
There is nothing wrong with taking a photo with a party pack.
Oh well, I mean, I thought it was a bit weird, but then he looked at me funny.
You'd be the exact person that would.
But he looked at me a bit funny. I said, What's wrong?" And he said, "No, I want a photo with the piece of wood." Okay, right. Well, that's fair enough.
Were we in the photo in the end?
I don't know.
I feel like that's something we would have done.
Yeah, I don't know, but that was a long time ago now. Back when Waikato, deserved to win a game. Anyway, coming up on the Charlie Foxtrot today, just a whole lot of shit. No different, is it, Bradley?
Absolutely no difference.
The Charlie Foxtrot.
I have a topic to bring up, an issue I would like.
I'll finish my Kit Kat.
Oh, the one I brought you?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So this is a pretty big topic. I have a problem with equality. You have no idea where this is going, do you? No, this is something.
No, I'm slightly nervous.
This is something that I've been concerned about for quite some time. It's really captivated the world. It's all over the news.
What is?
The problem that I have with equality.
Okay.
So, people out there, they're just getting the raw end of the deal.
Yep.
My question to our world is, why can't donuts be squares? I have an equality issue that they're all circles. Shapes need to be fully represented in our society, and currently they are not.
Brad, I'm disappointed in myself because I hadn't thought of that first.
Exact. This is the exact problem.
Yeah.
People just aren't realising there's an issue, which is the first step to fixing something. So I think by me bringing it up, we're really taking a big step forward towards solving this problem.
Yeah, and I think what we need to do is genuinely start the conversation. Yeah. Because a conversation needs to be started.
We need to get it in front of the right people.
Yeah, I think you're right. We need to have that conversation about the fact that donuts can be squares as well. They can be triangles.
Exactly.
They can be octagons. They can be anything that they want to be.
Why do they have to have a hole in them?
Exactly.
Look, we need to go to the big players in this market. Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kreme,
and you know what? We've actually seen a bit of an evolution, but It's just like what everything, there's sort of anomalies, Hillary Clinton becomes presidential candidate for the major party for the first time. And,
not quite related to donuts, but carry on.
No, yeah, I'll link it together. But anyway, she becomes, there's a bit of an anomaly. And we see a little bit of an anomaly in terms of donuts, in terms of the long donuts. We have donuts with the circle donuts with the.
See, this is where I get confused, because what's the actual donut? Because you've got the cream donut with the jelly on top.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. There are anomalies, but we don't see square donuts. We don't see triangle donuts. We don't see octagonal bloody. What are they called? Pentagon, all that shit. And because we have the long ones. That doesn't stretch long enough.
You get donuts with the cream on the inside, but where are the donuts with the cream on the outside?
Exactly.
It's just not fair to the donut industry. They have problems that they need to fix.
What I was also thinking about the other day is with the LGBT community. And of course, how they, have been inclusive of those who, are sexually attracted to themselves, asexuals, I think. And also the homosexuals and the everything else that goes.
Where is this going?
Oh, I'll get there. Anyway, this might be a bit radical, but because pedophiles is attracted to children, are they going to be involved in the LGBT community?
Well, I'm not. That's not a question I'm qualified to answer.
Well, you seem to answer everything else, so it's just a question.
Yeah, my mum does always say I have a good answer, or not a good answer, just an answer for everything.
Yeah, no.
But I'm a little bit gobsmacked right now that question's being asked to me when I just wanted to have that conversation about donuts. And you've just taken this on a completely different tangent, and I'm not happy about it.
Well, I thought we were
You have ruined my conversation I was trying to start.
No, this
is serious.
Brady. Come on.
This is a serious matter.
Come on. Let your testicles drop.
And you're just taking it to fulfill your own agenda.
Bradley, let your testicles drop again, all right? Settle down. Okay.
I
was getting a little bit, I was thinking very seriously about this because the donut situation, the pedophile situation needs to be sorted.
It needs to be okay to love a donut. And that donut can come in any shape or size.
But is it okay to love a child?
I have no idea. No, it's not. Pedophilia is not okay.
No, it's not. It's really
not.
I'm
glad we established that.
Yes, okay. We've just got someone in the live studio audience with her hand up. If she wants to sort of come over, come over.
You see, the point of a podcast is once you want to say something, it has to be said into the mic.
Come over. We're not going to be able to hear you.
I've just seen donuts before, and they're made into words, so they're not circles.
But are they squares? Because this is the problem we're having.
Yeah, okay, she's a bit stun-mulleted there, Bradley.
There
you go. Someone tries to be a smart ass and she doesn't win.
Tries to ruin our conversation and...
I was just saying...
Do you have she has a problem with equality.
Exactly. We need to sort this out and have the conversation about donuts.
See, the alphabet's already well represented. You've got alphabet soup. The alphabet's everywhere, but donuts is the issue here.
Yeah, I think Bradley... you really should be claiming a lot of prizes for starting this conversation.
The Peace Prize?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are, stuck with someone next to the bus, just start that conversation. Make sure that equality is everywhere, inclusive of those donuts.
The Charlie Foxtrot.
So when someone dies, they have a funeral, right?
I think you said that a bit strangely, but yes.
Yes, so your understanding of the funeral concept.
Yeah, I've been to many of them.
I remember you actually wanted to be a funeral director.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a hell of a time.
Well, I mean, people don't stop dying, so the industry will be there forever.
Oh, exactly. I think this is a bit of a deadbeat business, though.
Yeah, you wouldn't get much complaint. Though.
No.
That's what a guy in the morgue at Waikato Hospital says.
Yeah. No, the atmosphere would be a bit dull, but that's never mind.
Yeah, so that's kind of unrelated. So I want to talk about coffins themselves.
Okay.
Now, when someone dies, if they're not burned to a crisp on the odd barbecue and chucked in a box or an urn, they're put in a coffin. Now, my question...
Or scattered down a river for some weird reason.
Yeah, my question... Or buried under a tree if you're Don
Clark. There we go.
I've pissed on that tree he's buried under.
Yeah, actually, you know, one of New Zealand's most famous and you know,
Morals or
historic
sun?
All Blacks of all time is just, you know, is ashes scattered against a tree that is the most common place to urinate
At Campbell Park,
Morrisville.
So when they close the old coffin lid and people say their goodbyes, then they lock it. Now I'm just concerned of why they actually lock the coffin if the person's dead.
Well, that's a very good point.
So what's the point? Are you covering your bases in case they're not dead yet, so they can't get out and then they die anyway?
And well, what happens if they are alive? Then they can't get out.
Well, that's the point, because you don't want to pay for their funeral twice.
Oh,
Funerals are
Yeah.
expensive, Jake.
yeah, that's a good point, actually.
They're money sapping.
I suppose, you know, once you go through the grieving, it's like, don't you put me through this again, you little shit. I've
had my guts full with you. I know you can't hear anything I'm saying, but the point is still there.
And then, well, I suppose at that stage that the person who's dead has had the opposite to a guts full. Well, I suppose I've had a guts full of embalming fluid.
Yeah, they're full of it.
So they've actually probably had a guts full too.
Yeah, everyone's just had a guts full, so there's no point letting them live.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit, that's a hell of a question, Bradley.
Do you think we should pose it to our listeners?
I think so.
On the old Instagram.
Oh, well, let's put it on.
Question. We should have a question of the week on Instagram.
Okay, well, so how's it going to be posed, this question?
So should the lid of a coffin be locked? Yes or no?
Okay. I feel as if it's probably a bit more than a yes or no question, but that's all we've got on Instagram.
We can't trust our Instagram followers to be too intelligent.
And can you trust the dead to stay dead?
Possibly not. Questions that we will come to the bottom of by next week's podcast.
Well, Struth Almighty, that's the fourth time I've used that word in this podcast. The Charlie Foxtrot. Oh, how good is it, Bradley? The Charlie Foxtrot.
We're calling the mayor again.
Yeah, well, I think it's about time. Press that green button there, Bradley. Chuck it on the speakerphone for everyone to hear.
Let's hope he doesn't pick up because I have no idea what I'm going to say. What's his name?
David.
David.
Just call him your worship. I'm serious. He'll kick your ass. Show some respect. It is after hours.
Hello, David speaking.
Hi, David. Is this the mayor of Taupo?
You're speaking.
So, a bit of a random phone call, but we were having a debate the other day surrounding Hooker Falls.
Yes.
And so one of our friends was arguing that Hooker Falls was not, in fact, a waterfall. Can we get some clarification on that?
I've always known it to be a waterfall. It's a waterfall on the Waikato River.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Hi, David. I'm Jake. We're currently actually recording a podcast about. Well, this is one of the topics actually, and I agree with you, Your Worship, that in fact Hooker Falls is a waterfall, and I don't know why these people have been arguing it.
Yeah, no, well, it comes over, cascades over, quite a steep escarpment, so I would say it's a falling water to me.
Oh, well, you're a good man, David. Sorry,
Listen,
you're a
it's
good man.
absolutely
You're a good man, Your Worships. I apologise.
Yeah, not a problem. Thank you very much for your call. If there's any further help or clarification, I'm more than happy to help.
Thank you very much, Your Worship.
Okay, cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I won! I bloody won! And I told you that it was a bloody waterfall and you were wrong.
Well, it was your argument with Liam. I didn't have a microphone.
Well, the mayor just agreed with me, and strangely enough, that was no shit. The mayor of Taupo, and he bloody agreed.
Well, I find the funniest part of that is he completely brushed off being called Your Worship. He was like, yep, no, that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean...
You even apologised for calling him David.
I apologise. Well, I mean, I was talking to the mayor of Taupo. Holy smoke.
That's like calling a senator in the States.
Yeah, I know. That's huge. Holy
New Zealand.
shit.
So it is a waterfall.
No, it's a waterfall.
Well,
the case is closed.
We've still got to contact Louise, though.
Louise, the MP for
We need
Taupo.
2 other people, so it's best 2 out of 3.
So if we call Louise Upston,
Can we
MP,
call you Grandma?
a grandma?
Your grandma. Well, she seems like she's a knowledgeable lady.
Of course. I'll give her a call now, eh?
We tried to call her the other day. She didn't pick up. That's probably because it was like 9 o'clock and she was asleep.
We will keep her on. We'll keep the listeners on the line as we call my grandmother.
Does she know much about Hooker Falls?
Yeah, I think she's been there.
Oh, so she'll be a good, knowledgeable source for it.
She will be indeed. Here we go.
Is it on speaker?
It is indeed.
Hello.
Hello, Nana. It's Jake.
Oh, Jake, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm currently recording a podcast with Bradley.
Oh, are you really?
Say hi to him.
Hey?
Say hi to Bradley.
Oh, hi, Bradley.
Hi, Joy.
There you go. Anyway, we had
Yep.
a bit of a burning question for you, Nana.
Oh, yes.
Have you been to Hooker Falls?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think it's a waterfall or do you think it's just a rapid?
Oh, how the hell would I know that?
Well, you've been there. You've seen it.
Yep, I know. I think it's a rapid.
Oh, shit, Joy.
What?
Well, no, you can't
It's
say
a rapid.
that.
It's a rapid.
I was saying that it was a waterfall.
Well, look, a waterfall is something that falls from a height and just a little bit, isn't it? But a rapid is a coming down there like a rapid, sort of.
Oh,
I don't know.
shit.
It's a rapid.
Same thing anyway.
Well, oh, goodness me, Nana, you've put me in a corner now.
Oh, well, you don't want to ask me anything.
Yeah, I won't be calling you again for bloody any
that's
advice.
right.
Shit.
Oh, well, you won't pay me for that then.
No.
Okay.
Well, I'll see you later, Joy.
Okay, then you will.
Yes.
See you later.
See ya.
Where are you?
I'm.
Are you home?
No. I'm in Auckland.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Good as gold.
Ah, good stuff.
Okay, we'll catch you later, love.
Yep.
God bless.
Cheerio.
Bye.
Bye.
So it's 1-1.
Shit.
Your Nana has come to the party.
Shit. I really thought that she was going to be on my side then.
Well, she didn't know what side you were on.
Bugger. Oh, well, Louise Upson will be the casting vote.
Sorted.
The Charlie Foxtrot.
Okay, Tinakwe Manawhakawao. Welcome on in.
Ko Misery Te Mountain.
Misery Te Maunga.
Te Piako Te River.
Te Lisa Te Mama. Te Nigel Te Papa. Te Jake Taku Ingoa. There you go.
Te Shirley Te Grandma.
I don't know if that's quite how it goes there, Reddy.
Neither. I think we gave it a good effort though.
Anyway, the listeners will remember that I have recently acclaimed myself as a life coach.
Yeah, none of us agree, but carry on.
Well, I've got a great piece of advice for everybody that this actually happened to me. I'll tell you a story about it soon. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Life advice from Jake. If your car's making a funny noise, just turn up the radio and you won't hear it anymore.
Now, I have a couple of questions for this.
Okay.
First of all, does it matter what radio station it is?
No.
So
Anything.
it can be anything?
Anything.
What are the best though? I'm personally a fan of the Breeze.
The Breeze, yeah.
Because I've got a friend in them.
No, the Breeze, yeah. You got
Yeah.
the Breeze is typically the best.
ZM,
Yep.
More FM,
Yep.
those church stations once you go above 100.
Radio Sport. Radio. That's all you've got to do is turn up the radio.
Well, how loud?
Just so that you can't hear it anymore.
Right. So then it'll just disappear?
I did this once. I was driving down a country road.
Were you going home? It was taking you home?
Yeah, well, no, not quite. I was down the South
right.
Island. I was around Gore.
Oh, so you're well away from home.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
you're brave going that south.
I was down by Gore, just outside of Gore, and I heard something
You wouldn't
go
want to
wrong.
go in Gore.
No, I tried to go around it, but yes. Anyway, so my car sort of started going, it sort of sounded really bit different. And I thought,
Like rattling or
Yep.
like blowing up?
No,
or
a lot of rattling.
Or was there
and
smoke coming out of the bonnet?
No, well, just wait. It was sissing, like a...
Like sausages on a barbecue?
Yeah, it sounded
yeah.
exactly like sausages on
Are
a
you
barbecue.
sure you didn't leave any sausages in the boat in the hood?
Well, I couldn't. Well, I'll get to that. It sounded exactly like a barbecue. I just turned it up. Anyway, about 5 minutes later, I started smelling stuff. But that's where the life advice changes. You right there, Brad?
Yeah, I want to ask a question.
Okay, away you go.
Did it sound like was it a Weber barbecue sound or was it something else?
Yeah, no, it was a Weber Q.
Weber Q.
Weber
Oh, yeah.
Q, yeah. So anyway, in the car, I just turned it up and it was gone. It was fixed. 5 minutes. And, 5 minutes, that was a long time. That got us about a couple of kilometres.
Oh, yeah.
But then we
Was
saw...
that where you needed to go?
Yeah.
Okay, then
And then anyway, then it started sort of smoking and stuff. But that was completely... That was okay. That was unrelated.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because I turned the radio up.
Yeah.
That what happened...
Could you turn it up again when the smoke started coming out?
No.
Well, then you could have just put a blindfold on.
That's stupid.
No, it's not stupid.
That's stupid.
It's just being tactical.
No, that's stupid.
Well, if you're in Gore, there's not much help around there.
Good grief. No, you can't do that.
You don't really want to go
Anyway.
knocking on someone's door and find out they've got 6 fingers and their cousin for a wife.
Yes. Anyway, the passengers in the back died that day, but...
Oh, shit. Who were they?
Oh, well, they're not...
Is this why we had to hire a new team downstairs?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it
So
was
that's
the
how they-
road,
that's how
the road
they-
trip to Gore last year.
That's how they kicked the bucket.
Yeah.
Right.
No, we didn't go to the funeral. Yeah, but that's
we
also
didn't tell anyone-
the legality problems we had last year. Anyway, they died. But what I will tell you now, and to summarise it, if your car's making a bad noise, just turn up the radio and the bad noise will disappear.
Now,
it'll buy you about 5 minutes.
Does it have to be an even or an odd number? Because I swear to God, anyone who changes the volume to a non-even number is the bane of this earth.
Oh, no,
They
that
don't deserve to
No,
live.
that doesn't work. Yeah, that doesn't work.
It does work 100%.
Well, only at 100%, but it doesn't work at 99.
No, but it works 100% of the time. All the time.
At 100%.
100 means every single time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go. We don't need to get technical here, Brad, but nevertheless, there we go. You turn the radio up if your car's making a bad sound. Works 80% of the time, all of the time.
You are a shit life coach.
It's the Charlie Foxtrot.
You know what really churns my butter?
Murder.
No. Oh, that does too, but that's not the thing I was thinking of.
Okay. Do you want me to guess again?
Yep. No, keep going.
Okay. Rape.
No, that does, but not what I was thinking of.
Do you want me to keep going?
Yep.
Theft.
You know that churns my butter, but no, I was thinking of maybe a little bit less serious.
I think you should probably take the lead on this.
No,
Bradley.
one more guess.
We're getting a bit low here.
Look, it can be anything.
Nudity.
No,
That doesn't churn your butter?
that grinds my gears.
Okay, anyway. What really gets on your toes there, Brad?
Personalised bloody license plates.
I've got one of them.
No, you don't.
I
Do you even own a car?
Yes.
Or do your parents own it?
Well, I think probably. Yeah, something like that.
Well, what's your personalised plate?
DCF 329.
Oh, you got one of those fancy ones.
Yeah,
Is that your actual plate?
I think so. Well, that was personalised. DCF. What did I
Do
say?
you want the whole of the world to know your license plate now?
Well, it's personalised. That's all right. A DCF.
Oh, okay.
You have to probably press rewind on the podcast. Actually, listen to that.
No, that's too hard to edit.
I've forgotten the last. Yeah, no. I'm meaning the person who's listening.
Oh, they can just go.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
I've forgotten the last part of it actually.
It was like 239 or something.
Yeah, I think it was that actually. Yeah, true.
So I have a thing against personalised license plates, especially
What
when
did they ever do to you?
quite a lot.
Okay.
Especially when they're like the name of the car, like say for example it's a Ford Mondeo and the license plate's Mondeo and it's just got fucking Mondeo badge to the right of it. It's like, what's the point? That costs them like $250 when it just says it right beside it.
Well, that does seem pretty stupid.
There's one that always parks at the front of where we live.
Brady, why have you brought this up? Something must be on your balls. Who's just gotten a new license plate?
Well, so my dad has a couple of personalised plates.
Okay.
He's got one called SoCal on the Mustang.
SoCal on the
standing
Mustang.
for Southern California.
That's a long number plate. SoCal on the Mustang.
No, the license plate is just SOCAL.
Oh, so it's just
the
SoCal.
on the Mustang part isn't a part of it.
Okay.
It's just SoCal. So SOCAL.
But it's on the Mustang.
And yeah, it's on the license plate on the Mustang,
Okay.
not on the actual. Well, it's on the Mustang, but like on the where the license plates go.
Okay. What are the other ones?
He's also got another one called Time Out, but that's just sitting in the shed doing absolutely nothing.
Okay.
It's more useless than a Labor government.
More useless than tits on a bull.
Amen, brother.
The Charlie Foxtrot.
All right, Bradley, I have a bit of a burning life question.
Do I get to guess what it is? Is it my turn?
No.
Right.
I'm putting my foot down here because this is very serious. I was wondering the other day when I was in class and we were doing our little introduction saying, hi, my name's Jake, my age is 19, my favourite colour is green, and my favourite pastime is watching TV, especially watching Main Freight Rugby. Main Freight Rugby, of course, on Sky Sport and Prime on New Zealand channels. Who are the great commentators from Thames Valley, Bradley?
Ian.
No.
Oh,
That's me and you.
Is it? Oh, that's right.
We do those games, remember?
Oh, I remember now.
We did it just last weekend.
You know, I gotcha.
So it's on. Main Freight Rugby. And anyway, so I say my favourite shows are Main Freight Rugby. Anyway.
Is that all you watch on TV?
Yeah, that's my favourite show.
Same.
Anyway, I go on. We go around the tables. Some guy, he looks staunch, tough. Shit, you wouldn't want to mess with him. My goodness. Anyway, he says, his name's Jermaine. He's 19. His favourite colour's black. And his favourite pastime is watching anime. And I was like, anime or Anna gay, son? I was scared. I didn't know what happened. Is watching anime socially acceptable for all different races and sexualities?
You're verging on a very, very tight line here of being racist.
No, I wasn't. No, not at all. But what I was thinking was that, it's fairly particular, for Kiwis to watch Shortland Street. I was just thinking, because shit.
Well, no one in the world watches Shortland Street besides New Zealanders.
That's what I was thinking.
Because it's really shit.
But anime creeps me out. It gave me nightmares as a baby child.
What creeps you out about it?
Just the fact that it's like they sort of move really weirdly.
That's the point of a cartoon. It's not meant to be real.
It just weirded me out.
Were you one of those?
I assumed this guy who, was really tough and staunch was going to say, I screwed that up. My favourite TV shows, MTV
Cribs.
Pimp My Ride or something like that.
MTV Cribs.
Where he's, a little bit hard and a little bit,
Exhibit.
Or he likes, I don't know, C4 or something, like one of those channels that are like music and stuff.
Like TVNZU.
Yeah. And then he says anime, and I was like, Struth.
You sure it's not short for anything?
Yep.
Like Annie is mean.
No. I just wondered.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. I just wondered.
I think it's perfectly okay that he has his own interests. It doesn't affect you whatsoever.
Well, it just creeped me out.
Well, why did it creep you out?
Well,
I'll be honest.
I thought I just said so.
I'm surprised you even know what it is. Because you were one of those kids that probably watched National Geographic when they were 3.
No, well, that
is exactly what happened.
That's not far off the truth, Bradley. I wasn't quite double digits on my age before I was watching all the docos and mega factories and air crash investigation on National Geographic.
I can't handle that TV show because it gives me nightmares about whenever I fly on a plane of that shit might happen.
Yeah, well, strangely enough, when we were going to Australia in 2010, I thought, Struth? That's the third time I've used Struth. I'm in a serious mood. I thought, fair dinkum. I need to get, all jazzed up on the planes. The only TV show that encompassed planes was Air Crash Investigation, and I learned all about it. And I stepped on the plane, and my God, I shat myself.
But were you prepared in case it got nuked?
Oh, what happened is we were in a bit of bad weather, and I knew from air crash investigation that the strongest part of the plane was the middle. So I got in the middle aisle. So there you go, and I'm still alive today. The plane didn't crash.
Or you might have just survived the crash. Did that happen?
Correct.
Were you on MH370?
Well, actually, I just watched a documentary yesterday on that.
Well, what happened to it?
Well, I don't know.
And then what's the point of the documentary? Was it just telling you it was a plane?
Oh shit! I can't remember what I had for lunch.
You're the one who watched it.
I don't know.
You probably didn't have lunch.
No. Oh shit! I didn't.
Did you actually not?
No, I forgot.
Did you have breakfast?
No.
Have you
But
eaten?
I've snacked.
What have you eaten today?
I don't know.
Jaffa cakes?
Oh, I had a banana slice.
Those are good.
It's the Charlie Foxtrot.
We forgot to do a conclusion.
Okay, I'm eating the rest of my Kit Kat, so you're going to have to finish this off yourself.
Okay, thank you. See you, bye.